Welcome to Sintra.
When all is said and done. When all is said and done.
Hello and welcome. I'm in Sintra for the day, and although the weather's not meant to be great, the views definitely will be. Let's go! I'm hoping, as the weather's not great and it's in January, that there won't be too many people around in the palace and the castle, but this is a very popular place. This is the National Palace of Sintra. Don't think I'm going to go in, but I might just try and see how much I can see from around the outside. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's actually slightly raining out there. But the sun is shining at the same time, so not so bad. This little town is beautiful, but after I finish here, we're up to the castle and the palace. I don't know why that woman was tripping that old man. It might just be something they do in Portugal. So I'm just gonna keep climbing, like get to where I need to go. I'm sure all the roads lead to the top. It's a very nice little park.
Stop for a minute. Stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head. Try to listen instead, won't you?
These are the gardens of Vila Sassetti, and they are very beautiful.
Who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head. You're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from being a bit nicer.
I'm not sure if it's going to be like this all the way up. If so, it's an absolutely stunning walk. I know a lot of people take the buses up, but they're missing out. They really are.
You'll be just
Even though it is slightly spitting, it's fully worth it coming up here. And nobody around. Perfect. I definitely don't have enough battery to be doing all this. I made the cardinal mistake of setting up the hill and needing the toilet. Let's hope this is open. Vila Sassetti, you're an absolute lifesaver. Having free to use public toilets that are open, absolute godsend. Big thumbs up from me. I'm here in mid-January, and it seems like a perfect time to come. Obviously, it's not the best weather, but it doesn't need to be. It's absolutely beautiful here. I like it. I highly recommend Vila Sassetti if you want to come to Sintra and be away from a lot of people. I don't think many people come up here. I think they get the bus straight up to the top, to the palace, and they miss out on something spectacular here. And if you want to know, it's open every single day from 10 to 6 in the summer and 9 to 5 in the winter. But do be warned, come up here, it's all steps that are a bit uneven and in the wet can be slippy. I would still recommend it, just be warned. You can just about see the mist that has blown over. There was a sign back there showing some of the safe routes if you're going to climb up the hillside, as in rock climbing. I mean, on a day like today, I don't think so.
When your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting this today. I really made the decision to come here yesterday, and it's very different from Lisbon. Just in the middle of the trees, in the rain. It's brilliant. We're coming up to the Moorish castle now, and I've read online that it isn't the best in there. You've only get the castle walls, and on a day like today with the lack of visibility and the rain, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but if you do want to, it's €12 to get in. This is what the visibility is like. As I'm here, I might as well walk down to as far as I can get to. We need a ticket.
When your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling.
I've got 0 battery left, so I'm going to go onto the spare battery. So that only gives me about 50% charge anyway. And I really want to see the palace, so probably won't film too much in between here and there. So I'm inside the park of the palace, which is €10 to enter. I believe you have to pay to get in here before you can get to the palace, which then you have to pay to get in there as well.
Maybe I'm going crazy, can't catch a break lately, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little baby. You look amazing, I said it, I meant it, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little love, get a little. What you gotta do? What?
I'm pleasantly surprised of how much you can see without a ticket to the palace. I assume anyway, the palace inside will be beautiful and that's what you're paying to get in to see. But really, the thing that you come here for is this view.
My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty, I just wonder where they are. I got one extra ticket, do you like Comic-Con? Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now.
I mean, it's absolutely stunning up here. I mean, the colours are amazing.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
I was a bit sceptical about paying to enter the park before entering the palace, but in reality you can see everything you need to see just with that park entrance, so it's full worth the €10. There's more to do in the park than just the palace. You've got things like this. All of this area was the Royal Gardens, so there's lots of these little buildings around. So I'm heading to Cruz Alta, which is High Cross in English, and I assume it's going to be at the top of this hill.
One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn.
I'm thankful the rain has stopped, but it's still quite grey. It was meant to clear up this afternoon, but obviously it hasn't. Then again, it was only meant to have about a 20% chance of rain, and that happened. I should have plenty of time before it gets dark to get back to the train station, but I shouldn't wait around too long because it will get dark soon-ish, and we are quite a far away from the train station. Apparently there's meant to be a walkway through here. I'm kind of trusting Google Maps here, which is probably not very smart, but there are tracks. There's not like I'm walking through just open fields or bushes and stuff, and they have proper tracks here. Right, well, this way it gets a little bit trickier. So I'm a little worried because there's a lot of trees that are falling down. So I'm going to have to turn back there because it's far too dangerous with those trees that are falling down, and we'll have to climb over them and find the trail somewhere. Probably we'll have to go the long way back over the bit I've just seen, which I didn't really want to do. Oh, it is a shame, but it makes no sense to be wandering off on my own in the forest on a trail that has maybe been lost. Got to be sensible. Saying that, where am I now? And going down those slopes and stuff and off the road, my knees are feeling it, my legs are feeling it, because I've done quite a bit of walking today. Let's actually have a look. How much have I done? So about 16,000 steps at the minute, not too bad. I've got about an hour's walk to the train station. I mean, I suppose I could have taken the bus back down, but this gives me a bit more freedom in case I want to go a slightly different direction. And yeah, I can walk, it's not that much further. There was the option back there of going down, which probably makes sense to get back into the town. But there's a castle, or something that looks like a castle up here, and I think a way past you can go down, get around that way.
You could gain from being a bit nicer, knowing to talk and when to shut your mouth. Feel so moody, always such a fighter.
Right. Oh, am I doing this again? Yep, go on. I'm trying to get down to Sintra using a different way than I came up, and I'm hoping there is a way. Look at that. Looks like an abandoned house or castle. I mean, this whole section's a little bit off the beaten track, and it's a bit eerie. I mean, this looks better. A bit of success. I've made it to a town. I'm not sure which town, but I'm sure there's a main road somewhere, and then I'll head off towards Sintra. So I just checked on the map there. I'm in a town called San Pedro de Peñaferrin, I believe, and should be going this way hopefully. Honestly, it's quite nice to get off the tourist track a little bit and see a bit more of real Portugal. So this is what we saw from up the top. I mean, it's a beautiful house. You'll think it would probably be worth a pretty penny, even in that state, just from the location alone. I am very tired, I've walked a lot today, but this is a pretty part of town, and I'm exploring. I shouldn't complain at all. So yeah, I wouldn't get to see this if I took the bus down. A lovely balcony looking over the church. I made it to Sintra station just in time because it's getting dark. You can just about see the castle on the hill through the clouds. A return train ticket will cost you €5.10. An absolute bargain if you ask me, because there's so much to see here. That's all from my time here in Sintra, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.